Pokemon!
As many of you know, I am female, which is just such an utter unfortunate disease, I know, for all you, in quotation marks, alpha males out there, but don't worry, there's a fix for it, but I'm not getting that fix, alright? Anyway, so, as a female, I've had many encounters with the males of the species. Some of these encounters, they were okay, some of them, they were alright, but others, y'all got some problems. You need to be, like, banned from life, alright? Skedaddle onto the next realm, alright? You are not for this mortal coil, alright? So, I'm a little bit of a cheapo, alright? Which I will admit, and it's like, I think most people can understand. So, I like to go to Dollar Tree for two reasons. One, they have chips there that I like, and B, I just generally, it's cheap, it's easy, why not, you know? Anyway, so, I, as a person of, penny pinching cheapness, went to Dollar Tree. And now I frequent this Dollar Tree. I quite like this Dollar Tree. And while I was there, these group of like 3 middle school boys came in, alright? They entered the store and they were already messing around and kind of bothering other customers, which is like, alright, it's like they're young, whatever. And then eventually, they start heckling the females. And I don't just mean me. There were like several girls in this store that these boys were heckling. And you might want to know what they were saying. Well, boy, will I tell you. Because the rage that I feel over it has not disappeared. Alright. So, if many of you don't know, there's this trend, or I guess meme, of a woman going Hawk Tuah. And I personally don't really like it because it's like, why? Alright? I can see how some people would find it funny, but it's just not for me, alright? Not my humor. Anyway, so these little middle school boys were going around the Dollar Tree and like heckling women with like sexual TikTok phrases such as Hawk Tuah, and I'm specifically using Hawk Tuah because that's what they said to me. In fact, one made eye contact with me and said, "You want a Hawk Tuah on my hot dog?" And I was immediately between floored and I got a skedaddle on out of there, alright? I wanted to leave. This was the final boss and I was fleeing. My Pokemon were just not a high enough level, alright? I gotta get back to the Poke Center, alright? And I, like, go on with my shopping, and I'm just like, oh, like, who let you beasts out of your cages and into the public, you know? Like, who allowed you to interact with the rest of society like normal-ass people, alright? Who allowed it? I don't know who, but they deserve punishment. And I, like, personally, I went out throughout the store, you know, got what I wanted, and then it's like, by the way, they were not quiet. You could kind of hear them throughout the store, and it's not like a tiny-ass store. It's like an okay-sized store. It's a Dollar Tree. And, like, you could hear these motherfuckers all throughout the store, and God, when I say it was annoying, it was just really fucking annoying. Alright? And, like, it wasn't just me, too, it was other females. I know I already said that, but, like, I want to reiterate, like, these men were, no, these not men, these little boys, these primate larvae were heckling not just me, but, like, any youngish-looking female, alright? Like, y'all gotta get off TikTok. That brain rot has come for you, alright? So, that is what I am agitated about over that experience. And this was not like the most recent experience. It happened like a month or two ago. But I was like, you know what? I want to save this one for a good video, alright? And then I get to the cash register and I'm paying, and they're goofing off like behind me because they grabbed like their stuff, I guess, and they were right behind me in line because of course they fucking were. And I was like leaving the store, and as I was leaving the store, they like paid right behind me. They grabbed like a bag of chips and a candy bar, if I remember correctly. And since they were outside of the store, they like yelled it at me, and I was like, dog, leave me the fuck alone. I do not give two shakes of a dog's tail on what you have to say, because it's genuinely not important to me or any other human being on the goddamn planet, alright? Like, keep it to yourself. Ain't nobody want to hear that. And if any of those, like, 3 boys ever see this video, fuck all of you, and y'all are forever going to be virgins, because no female on this earth, human or otherwise, would ever want to have any sort of physical contact with you, let alone breathe the same air, alright? And I firmly believe that you need a copious amount of discussion with your mothers on how to appropriately treat a female of the species, because that is not it. Like, you cannot be out here heckling 30-year-olds in the fucking Dollar Tree. You cannot be out here heckling, like, just random-ass women in the Dollar Tree, or outside of the Dollar Tree, anywhere, really, because it is not appropriate human behavior, and you need to go back to kindergarten to learn the basics of keeping your words to yourself if they are inappropriate or hurtful, alright? You gotta go back. I mean, you probably had to go back anyway, with your behavior. I'm like really still mad about this, because dog, who the hell does that? Like, what on God's green earth made you think, oh yeah, let's head down to the Dollar Tree and let's heckle the females there, alright? So y'all have a good day.